Now, going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Chevy recalling one of their EVs because it forgets how to brake. Although I would argue it needs to be recalled because it's such a viscerally disgusting design. It looks terrible, but nevertheless, it is a technical recall, not just aesthetically speaking. Now, this comes to us thanks to Ronan, who's a writer at The Drive, and they say, quote, "The Chevy Equinox EV recalled because its adaptive cruise control forgets to brake." Who would have called it? GM not having good technology. Oh, yes, me for the past couple years. Pretty much anytime I talk about GM going into the EV category, trying to become a tech company. Now, they say, quote, "The Chevy Equinox EV isn't actually trying to hurt you," they claim. That's me. "It's just forgetful sometimes. Luckily, a quick trip to the dealer or over-the-air update will help it remember." And here you can see, ew, the Chevy Equinox EV, which sometimes the car looks better when it gets more angular, but kind of like diminishing returns. This one just looks comical to me. Now, they say, quote, "Software problems are nagging another electric Chevrolet. The brand temporarily pulled the Blazer off the market to fix a diverse selection of problems in December 2023, and just recalled the EV to fix a glitch that prevents the adaptive cruise control system from braking." Assigned recall number 25V12. Again, the assigned recall number is 25V12 by the National Highway Traffic Administration. The recall applies to precisely 2,890 units. Can't believe they sold more than 3 of these. Of the 2025 Equinox V, built from July 25th to December 6, 2024. The problem affects 100% of the recalled EVs, according to Chevy, and the brand adds that the recall only includes the all-wheel drive models that are not equipped with the Super Cruise. The front-wheel drive Equinox EV and all-wheel drive Equinox EV are equipped with Super Cruise, and every variant of the gasoline power are not part of the recall. Which, just look at this. Look at the rear window. Most awkwardly designed car I've seen in years. Now, Chevy explains that the software calibration for adaptive cruise control on the brake control module was incorrectly set. So if you're driving on the highway with adaptive cruise control turned on and the car merges in front of you, the Equinox EV won't apply the brakes. It doesn't keep on cruising either, not exactly. Instead, the adaptive cruise control tries to slow down the car using only propulsive torque, which sounds like the drivetrain's regenerative braking instead of hydraulic brakes. There's a good chance that it won't be enough braking force, so obviously increases the risk of a crash. Now, they say the issue was discovered internally by an engineer. They have those? I'm like, partially kidding. And Chevrolet is not aware of any accidents or injuries linked to it, though it has received 5 complaints. It's not issuing a stop sale or a do not drive recall order. It merely tells owners to brake manually if the car doesn't brake on its own. Now, again, they say, luckily, the fix is very simple. Owners of the affected EVs can visit a dealer, so a technician can update the software calibration in the brake system control module. Interestingly, some unsold models can bypass a trip to the service bay and receive the software via the over-the-air update, which they say that they will start to tell owners of this on March 3rd, 2025, which, again, just tune into the show since it seems half the business blunders are automotive related, which makes sense. There's over 10,000 components that make up a vehicle these days, some up to 30,000, so a lot of vectors of failure where things can go wrong. Some companies have a disproportionate amount of times where things go wrong, like General Motors. And again, not too surprised, Chevy has yet another recall. This one a little concerning. And again, it's you usually want to be able to brake. So thankfully, again, no one's been hurt from this, but still, I mean, Mary Barra, the CEO of General Motors, is very passionate about going to EVs. This is where they're putting a disproportionate amount of their research, development, and engineering resources into. So to have yet another recall on the thing that you're trying to define your company by, gotta say, GM, the Chevy recall has to be the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.